Is it time for a new technical guy?
You say that.
Well, maybe it is. Anyway, welcome again, Friday evening. Happy Friday to everyone. Good. Maybe it is. So you can turn that down now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's great to see you. This has been such a busy week for news, has it not? We've got the whole SodaGate thing going on. Rumors going around. If you missed my video today, go see it. We're a little late. Gordon was really super busy today, so we're a little late. But good to have you here. And Matt, you won. You got here first. Tim and Cindy, so good to see you.
Tried.
8 days until Alaska. So by now, what time did you look at what time our flight left?
8:55.
Oh, so we won't be on the airplane yet. Maybe we'll do a live.
We'll be at the airport.
Maybe we'll do a live. Do you want us to do a live at the airport? Anybody want to see the Salt Lake Airport live? We could do that if you want.
That's about the time we were planning to leave here. We do a live on the road.
We'll figure it out. We'll tell you on Monday. Yeah. But we are so excited to go. The fun thing is we don't have, yesterday in my video, I told you that the dining reservations keep moving around, and now I just don't have any. And we were going to eat with Tim and Cindy, and they have some.
They're going to starve us on this cruise.
So we'll see what happens. We're not worried.
But we're going to Alaska.
We are going to Alaska.
This is last year's shirt. No.
I am so excited. We have amazing excursions lined up. We are going to do that deadliest catch with them. We're going to go see the Sawyer Glacier, and because Gordon hasn't gotten to see that yet. What else are we doing?
White Pass.
The White Pass. Oh, up into Canada and clear over to Carcross. Yeah. So very excited about that day. And then when we disembark, we're doing this excursion that takes you to see 26 named glaciers over Prince William Sound, and then they drop you off to the airport by 9 p.m. and our flight leaves at 12:30 a.m. So it's going to be a very grand week, and we're going to take you with us and show you what it's like, and it'll be really fun to see what the weather is. I hear they've had a lot of rain this week, but when we went in 2021 at the restart, I asked a guy who lives there, one of the guides that was with us, and I said, so if you had to come to Alaska, like, when would you come? When is the best time? And he said, without missing a beat, he said, May. We have great weather, and it's a good time to come. And so we'll see if we have good weather. Yeah, but we're excited.
Yep.
So what's everybody got going on? Angela, good to see you, and Code 4 for Life. So it's always good to see you guys as well. So nice to have you with us. And Susan, all saying hello to all of our cruising friends she's never met. You never know. We're not done here yet. So hopefully we'll get to see each other in person sometime. Yeah. And Clyde there up in Seattle. And Bruce, I love how you say a fabulous Friday to talk cruising. It is a fabulous Friday. When at first it looked, I don't know, we don't have quite as many people here this evening. And here it has been just a spectacularly beautiful day. You just want to be outside. And I need to get myself a chaise lounge. I keep telling Gordon so I can work in the backyard in the sunshine. But it's just been beautiful here. So maybe it's beautiful where other people are and they want to soak it up. So anyway, hi there, Maudie. Nice to have you. And Kathy and Michael. Hi there. Good to see you. Good to have you with us.
Phil, stormy Central Florida.
Oh, is it stormy there? Hopefully the storms will blow away before we know it. Christine, good to see you. And Larry, hope you guys are doing well. And Joe, hello there. And P. Charlie 100, nice to have you with us. Linda, hey, Linda and Al, really good to see you from rainy Rhode Island. Oh, sorry, it's raining there too. I heard it was raining in Boston today when we talked to the kids. Yeah. So Buttons Beg says it's a beautiful sunny day in Seattle. Thanks for having the sunshine. And hey there, Andrea, good to see you. So Andrea is joining us for that fabulous 50-day Grand Mediterranean. Ooh. Well, 20. Are you doing 20? You're doing 25 days, right, Andrea? My mind is failing me. Too many things to remember today, but she's coming along, and we're really delighted to have her join us. So it's good to have you here. And Christy and David, so good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in. I know you're busy. And Fincian, he said sound here. She said sound right off. And Jeffrey, good to have you with us. And there's David. So, and Jeffrey, nice cruising for one there. Let's see. Connie, it's nice to see you. 140 days until their Northern Lights cruise. That's going to be here before we know it.
Oh,
really? So that's not
even,
that's not very long at all. So I'm happy for you. Mark, nice to see you. Yeah. What does everybody think about? Has everybody calmed down with the soda situation? My favorite thing was either to raise it $5 or even better than that is to start counting cans of soda towards your 15 beverages. Like if you want to trade a can of soda out for one of the alcoholic beverages you're entitled to, I think it's a grand idea. That's a good thing they could think on, huh? Let's see. Ellen, nice to see you.
Jeffrey
in March.
Says he hasn't been to Salt Lake Airport in ages. They have redone it.
We have a whole new airport. Yeah, it's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
It's really big. Like the concourses are very wide, very long, lots of gates. And of course, we're always at the part that's Deltas, and they have like a huge presence there at that airport. But I'm happy to see that recently they've added in places where you can go if you can't walk the whole way and get a ride, because it's it's a long ways. Yeah. If you come and you're at one of the gates that's very far. Yeah.
You can get your steps in
easily, and they have fun new eating places.
Oh, Jeffrey says mention his name at the dining room. They'll let us right in.
Oh, thank you.
And Code 4 for Life just it says go talk to the maitre d' with a hungry look.
Well, what I'm going to do is on the first day, I'm going to go ask where the place is you go to get your dining straightened out, because we apparently can't do it on the Dine Line or the app. So, and have it hold. So that's what I'm going to do. It'll just be easier, less painful than calling the Dine Line again and going through all that and then having it moved again before we go. So you guys are so fun. And I'll bring your name up right off, Jeffrey, and I'll take care of you.
Yeah, we'll mention you right away.
Good. Sue got the cruise credits back from their canceled Historic America cruise tour. I am so glad. Good. I'm glad you're going to go see Alaska in the fall.
Good.
That'll be fun. Yeah, let me know what it's like. I'm trying to remember. It just varies by year. I was trying to remember last year what people said for September. So, it is so good to see you, Pat and Rich. 1 week to go and try my new knees out on the Eurodome. I am so excited for you guys. He's got his new knee and ready to go.
Oh, so they'll be there the same time we are.
Just on the Eurodome.
You're on the wrong
out of
ship.
Seattle.
I mean,
you're not on the wrong ship. It's just a different ship. Yeah. Hello, John and Donna. It sure is good to see you both. Yeah. I'm excited. And I've been looking, and so they are not in any of the same ports at the same time we are. And there's another ship that's not either. So it's too bad we don't cross over a little bit so we could see you guys and give you a quick hug. That would be really nice. Will you be on a cruise tour or only cruising? I like how only cruising to Alaska. I'm going on a cruise tour in June. We will sure miss seeing you, Doris. I'm excited you're going on a cruise tour. Here's the truth about a cruise tour. I want to go, but I'd rather go to Europe. And so I am. And once we had planned what we wanted to do with Europe, then you try to figure out time. And we weren't planning to be here so much in June, but now we're getting a sweet grandbaby. And so we can't plan on top of that. And I want to go on an Alaska cruise tour. I should do that maybe next year. But I think it would be really fun to do that as a group, because you not only have only the cruise to Alaska, but you also have get to see everything else on land. I would really kind of like to do that once Gordon's retired, because, they have, and I am a firm believer, as you all know, in going for how much you can go for. If you can go for the extra 3 days, go for the extra 3 days. But the ones that really, so I've read through all of the cruise tours, and the ones that really call to me, I would really like to go on some of the longer ones and see a little bit more. So I'll have to navigate that a little bit, but I'm really excited for you, Doris, getting to go. And we're just going to only cruise. So, but we're really excited about it. We have done Anchorage to Vancouver before, but we haven't done the northbound. So this will be new.
This be it.
Yeah.
Of course, one time we've still got to go up there and drive a bus.
We do, but that's not until you retire.
Right.
Yeah, so at least for a little while. So then I would have to learn how to drive a bus. Or you could drive the bus and I'll just talk.
You just, you get your microphone.
So, oh, wow. Code 4 for Life says it's the low 90s in Northern California.
Wow.
That is hot. That's really warm for you guys. Yeah. Phil says, spending the first night in the lake. Oh, that's so fun. Minnesota summer has begun. I hope you're just enjoying you and Renee. Let's see. Tim says it shows the soda package can get canned soda. That's what I've seen as well, too. Thank you, Tim. Thanks for saying that.
Are you trying to continue this controversy?
Ignore Gordon. It's also interesting, isn't it? So now you're going to have people not book the plus. They're going to get the Wi-Fi, their gratuities, and the soda package, and it costs about the same. But you know what? If you don't care about the speed of your Wi-Fi, if you don't need that faster Wi-Fi, and you want your canned soda, I think that's the way to go. Because then you get the canned soda, and there you go. And bottled water. I will admit that we are paying for the plus package for the fast Wi-Fi, but I am enjoying all the bottled water that I want. I do like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it is going to be interesting to see what happens with the soda on the ships. So somebody said on one of the ships that most of the soda is flat. So I'm hoping they fix that too. Sweet. Good. Yeah. So. Oh, Jeffrey says for his Panama Canal cruise is still going into Panama. I keep expecting it to be canceled. Wait, the whole comments just moved. Ah,
there it is.
There it is. Right, it's still.
I'd still go though if they did.
Okay, and I've only seen one Panama Canal cruise that they have switched around coming up like early next year. I can't remember which one it is, but it's that one that was supposed to be going through the Panama Canal, and now it's not. It's just a Caribbean cruise. But the price is down due to that, so that's good. But if you want to do the Panama Canal, you'd have to move to another cruise. Yeah. Oh, there's Code 4 for Life. They've got that 28-day Alaska summer solstice going on the Westerdam.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
In only 29 days. That's great. So, I was hoping, in my video today, you'll have to go listen. I talked about the Grand Princess. That is a really amazing cruise that ship is sailing right now. And for that ship to not be working well, it's a mess. It's a mess. I would say it's a nightmare because you get new people to Princess. Like Alaska is a really big time to get new cruisers, like due to cruising total, but plus new to Princess. And then you have a mess and it's a mess. Yeah. So yeah, well, hello there, Kevin. Nice to see you. Just back from the Caribbean Princess on Monday, returning to her in just 50 days for Whittier to Vancouver. Good. So he's doing the southbound. So very exciting. Oh, Holly says a group cruise for land and sea would be great. So everybody save your money, okay? And away we'll go. I'm saving my money too. So Francis, sure is good to see you. Nice to have you with us. And yeah, and if I didn't say it was nice to see you, Holly, it's nice to see you too. And Ellen. So Helen says their first Alaska cruise was in September, second to last of the season. It was great. Oh, that makes me happy. We have good friends that went in a September, second week, and they're like, never again. It was that bad. The seas were that rough and it was miserable. So it really is just what you get. And even no matter when you go, you can get a lot of rain. Yeah. So I'm glad it was good for you guys. Hey, Gina, so nice to see you. They enjoyed the Caribbean Princess, the promenade. That promenade deck, isn't it marvelous? They're cruising under San Francisco Bridge. Yeah,
the Golden Gate.
Oh, I am so glad. That just is lovely. We have to do that someday.
Yeah, that is on our list.
It sure is. So hope you and Michael are doing well, Gina. It's good to see you. And Diane, nice to see you. Beautiful and sunny in Victoria. Oh, lovely. Hope the weather holds. Thank you. We hope so too. I hope it's really pretty. I haven't looked at the weather. I haven't. I always kind of take the same thing to Alaska anyway. I'm firm into layers, and I got a new bag though. I'll show you a bag in a video. I'm really excited about it. So it's and I'll show you the one I've been taking forever too, which I really like. So, but I'm really excited. Yeah, I think we're gonna pack next week. Let's see. We're making, or should we try to do a little packing this weekend?
Probably should.
I'll just make sure everything's clean tomorrow.
Yeah.
So let's see. Cards by Glenn, Spades Strategies. Nice to have you with us. They're taking the Grand to Sydney and then the Crown back to Los Angeles. Oh, is that this October? This October or next October? Let's see. Which one of the packages would be more advantageous regarding the plus?
So the plus or the premier?
So the plus or the premier. So you know what? For that cruise, I know this is terrible. I would do the plus because neither the Crown nor the Grand have tons of specialty dining. But if you really enjoy specialty dining and want to put that in the mix often, hands down, the Premier package is the way to go, because one person for specialty dining one evening is $55. And so you can see that, like with the plus package being 60 a day and the Premier being 90 a day, if you're going to do that specialty dining, it easily is really worth it. So if you enjoy the Crown, Crown Grill, if you enjoy a steakhouse and you enjoy Italian food and would like to do that more often than the main dining room, hands down, do the Premier package. But just be aware, I always say that if you're somebody who's budget conscious, the Sun Princess, just begs for the Premier package. You can try all that. Yeah. But the others, if you really enjoy that, it is absolutely worth it. And the more I think about my main dining room food is fine, the more I enjoy those specialty dinings. I really do. When Gordon and I go and we're with a group, it's like, of course we're going to dine with a group. It's fun. It's what we want to do. But sometimes when just the two of us go, I think we're going to do that sometime. So yeah, so that's what I would think about. Think about how much you want to do that specialty dining. But those are great cruises. I'm glad you're going to go. And it's more affordable than doing like the one that's round trip Los Angeles in March. So it's a really good way to go see that.
Sounds like a good plan for you.
It is a good plan. And it's really great that they have just like a day crossover there. So it's not like you have to go kill 3 weeks or something. But at the same time, if you wanted to see more of Australia while you were there, then you don't quite have as long. But that's okay. I'm glad you're going.
Jeffrey says he's been seeing lots of pictures of the Caribbean Princess. Makes me, with the days will go, hopefully the days will go faster till I get back on her. That's we've got some family members on her right now.
We do?
Uh-huh.
Great. Oh, let's go family members.
Yeah.
Or your family.
No.
Oh, I thought you had somebody going.
Yeah. He's been posting a lot.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Let's see. Linda says, new twist to the Soda Gate is the doubles ordering drinks for your spouse cabin made when you order yours. So, this is what I am seeing more and more. And here's the funny thing. So I have seen some posts on Facebook groups that beg you to wonder if it's like somebody typed something up, because there's such a variety of them. But I have heard a lot of people saying, I used to walk up and say, would like 2 Diet Cokes, and they're going to only give you 1 now. And so I'm wondering, if I can have Gordon sit down and or one of us take 2 medallions up there and ask. I'll let you know next week when we get on the ship. But that's really sad, I think. I think that there's got to be a way around this without being a miser, right? And there's got to be a way around it, like keeping customer satisfaction up. Because when people ask for 2 beverages at a time, this day and age, especially if you have to wait very long for a beverage, I can see asking for more than one. Really. And since all the time, I would ask for Diet Coke and a bottle of water.
Yeah, if you're already in line and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so thanks for saying that. A good thing to bring up. Thanks for mentioning that. Let's see. Mark says on Cunard, you can't use your drink package ordering room service. So Princess is a better deal on that point. That's a really good point, Mark. Thank you very much. That's a really good point. Yeah. You have to get up and go somewhere every single time. That's a way to cut down on people using their package. Let's see. So we talked about the plus for Crown or Grand, which would be better. Oh, for one ship or the other, I don't think it matters. They're very extraordinarily similar. They're very similar ships, so I don't think I would worry. Let's see.
Sue was on a cruise tour a number of years ago on Holland America.
On the Holland that goes up to Whitehorse. That's so nice. Right now, Holland America is the only cruise line so far that has the cruise tour that goes up to Whitehorse, and she went to Dawson City and on up. So they're the only ones that go up into Canada quite like that. So glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Well, and here's an interesting thing. Jeffrey says, I can't remember seeing canned beer, only bottles on Princess. So I was talking to someone, two things that I have thought of with this. Number one of my colleagues, Brad, that I work with, said, maybe they're doing it because, recycling is so huge. And all of those cans, that really takes up a lot of space on the ship because, they crunch them down and then they have to save them for recycling. So that saves a lot. But the other thing that I've also had the thought is it is really a lot more work for their crew members to do those fountain sodas from the standpoint, especially at the main dining room. I remember before they started giving out canned soda, you could ask for a Diet Coke, and have I said this before? You would be lucky to get it by the time your main course was done. Yeah. It would take forever. And if you wanted a second one, just forget it. Just forget it. And so it was really nice. And I think part of it's because you were constantly having to send like the assistant waiter, like off to the bar all the time to lug all of those drinks back. And when you could just have canned soda there, really handy just to grab and pass out, made life so much better. And so I think that if they really want to run really thin on crew members, which is very evident that they are, they really need to think about the processes and how everything's working. That's just me. Don't I sound tough? But I think it is a big deal.
She can be tough.
I can be very tough.
Believe
me. I have really good children because I can be tough. Yeah. So
yeah, she's still working on me. She's got some time left.
Ethan and Jerry, it is such a pleasure to see you both. How are you doing? Jerry's back in Colorado, looking forward to the Star Princess. Cans or no cans, that's how I feel. Of course, I just, it's a lot to talk about and think about, but I'll muddle through. It'll be okay. Yeah. So, Connie says they won't do another Alaska land cruise tour again. I think once is going to be good for me.
Yeah.
And we have traveled places a lot with beautiful scenery. We've been to Yellowstone many times, and I'm not saying it's the exact same. No. We've been to Teton National Park several times and thoroughly enjoyed it. But it I don't know. It's just there's other places I want to go. I want to go on a land tour at least once because I need to, but I guess I'll know after I go once if I need to go again. So I bet, maybe once is enough. So I like that. Same on celebrity. You can't use your drink. Oh, for room service. Well, on room service. Yeah. Sorry, on celebrity, room service is so expensive. I think it's $16 now. It's 12 or 16. Wow. I want to say 16.
Wow.
I read it on the little thing when we were on there last fall, and I remember thinking, you got to be kidding me. And celebrity has such a wild approach to things because I remember when they changed, they used to their their all included package. It used to have the gratuities and the Wi-Fi and the beverage package. And then they said, oh no, people don't want the gratuities in it anymore. And they took out the gratuities, but the price really didn't go down.
Yeah.
And so that to me is really interesting. And then now they say they charge so much for room service because they don't like people wasting food. And so I don't know. That's just me. So tell me what you think, would you? I think that's just really interesting to charge quite so much. But yeah, it's like they said, it's not included. So, Clyde would love to do a round trip cruise to Seattle, to Hawaii from Seattle. That's a good idea. Well, and they run them also from every once in a while from Vancouver and then from San Francisco a lot. So, yeah. Well, there's Midge. Hi, Midge. How are you, sweetheart? Can I call you? Yeah, I can call you.
Not right this minute.
I'm writing it down, Midge. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even see a message from you, sweetheart. Okay, call Midge. Do you need me to I can do it this evening when we're done. I got to call Sandy. And after Sandy, I can call you if you would like, Midge, or I can call you tomorrow. Tell me what you want me to do in the comments. Yeah. Okay. I'm putting stars by that. Okay. Let's see. I saw that Linda Baker says no bother for me since I cruise solo, but that's not very helpful for couples.
About the beers or?
I don't know. Let's see. 19 days. Oh, wow. Until a land trip to Italy and 48 until another Alaska cruise trip. Nice. Good for you. Good for you guys for going. So are you guys just driving around Italy on your own? I'm going with somebody. You'll have to tell us. Let's see. Next October. Oh, thank you. So 2026. That's what I was thinking. So wondering why people don't complain about the casual dining situation. Oh, people have complained about that casual dining situation, Andrea. I have seen so many people complain about that, but they just don't budge. And so whether you're going on a 7-day cruise or a 100-day cruise, you get 2 casual dinings. It is really interesting to me. Yeah. It's nice to see you. Nice to have you here with us, Norma. Let's see. Jeffrey likes Premier. He loves specialty dining. It's like getting club class for free.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Regarding price increase, I was checking pricing for the Mexico cruise this morning, and the price for an inside cabin is $12.36 now.
Now in the evening, it's $2,100
for the same cabin, no package.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. I repriced some Mexico 2027 cruises today. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. They're actually really cheap. I don't know who is in charge of Princess pricing, but if I could have their ear for a minute, I feel like I could be helpful. And it's not because I know that much, but there's some writing on the wall somebody needs to read. I don't know. Yeah. And yikes is right. Yikes is right, Gina. Let's see. Hazel, already booked cruises. Will our Premier package be increased? If you already booked your so you know what, the price of the Premier package is not going up. The thing that's changing is when you add it when you're on board the ship. If you wait to add it until then, it costs $5 more a day. If you already booked it and you got the Premier package, you are set. So you don't have to worry. Hazel, you are good to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, we need to go through and make sure we got the plus added on ours, since we were committed to that Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Because then if the price goes up, we're set.
Okay.
Okay.
All the way through?
Yeah, remind me to do that, would you?
Okay.
So,
anyway, I'll put a thumbs
David,
up
sure is good to see you. What are you guys up to? Nice to have you with us. So, Gina says they did the Premier for the Sun for the Grand Mediterranean. Lots of specialty dining choices and lots of pictures to document the journey. Good Wi-Fi and drinks. See, Gina, you're my girl. You glimpse what I am always trying to show everybody from the standpoint of some days, like, we all have to be wise. I'm not being flippant about how much things cost at all. No, but I am thinking that, like, you have to realize that you're going on vacation and you want to have the experience that you want to have. And if you can afford it and it costs a little bit more, then go and enjoy it. Like she said, you get all of your photos. And Princess does truly, I'm going to say, an excellent job. When you get off the ship, in every port, they have a photo thing. So you would get a photo in that port every day. They usually have things set up in the evening for taking pictures. It's rare that they don't have something set up every evening for taking pictures. And then you get to enjoy all that specialty dining and what you want to drink. I think it's going to be splendid. Mm-hmm. And you're going to go to the Mediterranean. So
well, and when we did Antarctica the first time, remember they had that package where you could get all the pictures you wanted. It was like $200.
It was $199 for all photos.
And we came back with a stack of photos.
Yeah, we used to do that every time. But then they took that away when in December 2022 they introduced the Premier with all those photos. That has not appeared again. No. So yeah. Cards by Glenn wants to know, does Princess still have the $14.95 one-time fee? Yes, for service and for ocean now. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a package, here's before we got the package. I would just activate my phone, or Gordon would activate his, and then we would use it for all ordering during the course of the cruise. So you can do that if you don't have a package. The $14.95 just goes to your room charge. It just shows up on your account, but then you can order everything to you. Works really nice. Let's see. Hey there, Kevin. Do you know if the Dine Line will make reservations for steamers, planks prior to the sailing? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. Those are casual. Are those casual? You know what? I'm going to find out. That's a really good question.
And which ships have steamers and planks anymore?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll see if they have it when we're on the Sapphire.
He said he's going to be on the Caribbean, right?
Yeah, I'll find out. But whenever I have been somewhere like on the Emerald, when I was there, like almost 2 years ago, they had it and it was considered casual dining. And so, but I don't know if they'll make reservations for that. I would be surprised if you want me to be honest, but I'm going to find out. if you guys missed my video 2 days ago, I was letting you know my frustration with the dine line because we made reservations and they're gone and they're moved around. So why do we have this and what is the point? And I'm not the only person. So I feel like if they're going to have a dine line, they need to be able to make reservations and keep them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Good morning from London. Oh, Elaine and Tom. Nice to see you. Where did I miss them? You guys in London. Let's see. Where is Elaine and Tom?
Somebody else was saying they were in Italy and fell asleep, or were we just getting to that one?
Italy and fell asleep. That would be
and now they're wide awake.
Edith. Well, where is it? Find it for me. Well, we'll get there. If it's lower, I'm gonna get there. Let's see. Tom and Elaine, hello. If you're over there, my dear, sending you my love. Let's see. Connie says, we'll cruise Alaska. They love it. We did not love the land tour. If we want to see anything on land, we'll rent a car. We did that after the land tour and had way more fun. Oh. You know what? That's really interesting. I'm going to have to talk with you, Connie, because, I want to talk with you. Gordon and I have a ball when we rent a car. We really do. We're going to rent a car a few times this year in Europe and drive around. And it is just some of the funnest days we have, isn't it?
It is.
It really is. Here in this country, too. Yeah. But when I just think of going on vacation and doing that somewhere. So that makes perfect sense. And there are a lot of places you can make reservations and stay at these other, lodges and things like that. So,
well, and some of the reasons why is because, like, we'll stop at those roadside places. We're stopping to get gas anyway.
Or go to the powder room.
Yeah. And so we'll go in there and grab some drinks and love their packaged sandwiches are really good.
So we have for lunch a lot. And if we're like, not knowing where to eat dinner, we can have that too.
Yeah.
But
in England last year, I found a couple pair of pants.
Just at the rest stop thing. We had a clothing store and he just loves those pants.
They were on sale and they're great.
So anyway. That sounds very funny for a reason to like to drive around. But it also gives you the flexibility. We can stop wherever we want to stop. If I'm looking at my map and I said, oh, this is here, then he'll take us there. Yeah. So anyway.
And you can
tonight for Midge. Okay. All righty. Has anyone, hey Dorothy, anyone been on the Majestic since it got out of dry dock? Yes.
Carrie's on it
right now, says it is splendid.
Go to our Facebook group and he has been posting a gob of pictures and updates.
Yeah. If anybody's not in our Facebook group, come and join us. It's just Let's Go Travel Tips.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a lot of good information for you there.
Really good.
He's actually commented on it quite a bit.
Yeah, he has. So you would enjoy following along. And what else do I want to tell you? It seems like the Majestic is the opposite of the Grand. The Grand is out and a hot mess. But the Majestic came out just with flying colors. People are loving that ship. Yeah. So let's see. Sue says they're going to take his son and their 2 teenage daughters to Italy, flying to Venice, then trains to Bologna, Florence, Cinque Terre, and Rome. Have a lovely, lovely time with them. And teenagers, that's a fun age. That would be a really fun age to take them. Yeah. Let's see. Francis says they went from Vancouver to Hawaii on Celebrity, had a great time. Hey, James, it's nice to see you.
So they were in Juneau today.
They were on the Grand. Oh, how is it? How's you guys' cabin? 40 degrees and light rain. Skagway tomorrow. Coke is no can. And Fanta Orange, you get a can. So here's a funny thing. Somebody also told me that sometimes you can ask for ginger ale. And sometimes they'll just pour it in a glass and you won't get charged. Sometimes they'll pour it in a glass and you get charged. Huh. So it must be this thing of learning what you're doing. But I hope you're having a nice trip, James. I hope you are. And I hope your cabin is okay. I hope it has water. I hope the toilet will flush. And I hope it has only water where it's supposed to. And what else? That the heating and the air conditioning work correctly. Yeah. It's just a lot going on, I think.
And weren't they mostly dry dock dealing with propulsion, or was it just a standard?
No, people say it was like a bunch of accessibility stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So everybody, thanks, Sue and Phil. Please give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. Would you just click on that little thumbs up? So let's see.
I gave you one right there.
Are there any adults only spaces on the sun besides the sanctuary? I don't think so. I think the sanctuary was it. And
and isn't the sun, if you want the sanctuary, you have to book a sanctuary
cabin.
Mm-hmm. So they're
So when are you going, Sharon? Yeah, when are you going on that trip?
Unless the aft pool is maybe an adult-only pool. They are on a lot of other
It's
ships.
a really pretty pool back there.
Mm-hmm.
You could see. You could see.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, I hope you're, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that ship with a bunch of children, like just in the whole thing in swing. Because when we were on it was in March. The next time we're scheduled to be on her is November next year. But this year we are going to be doing the Star in November.
Mm-hmm.
So we're anxious to see, that. So let's see. Specialty dining increased by 11. Good thing I'm on the Premier. Reserved a table at different specialty dining restaurants in January, but the friends aren't on a package. And see, that's a hard thing too, right? If you're cruising with other people. But you know what else I'm going to try to do right when we get on the Sapphire Princess? I really want to try that Tuscany dining thing that they say they're going to do once during the cruise with more like courses and the whole whatever it is they're doing with that. I really want to experience that and share it with you so that you know what to look forward to and what it kind of looks like. So I'm hoping to get that. Well, hi there, Bobby. It is so good to see you. Nice to have you with us. Mark and Melanie, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for saying that. Happy Mother's Day to you, Melanie, and happy Mother's Day to all of you ladies out there. Whether you're a mother or not, you know, you all impact other people. And all of us have more reach than we will ever suspect.
Yeah.
And so very happy Mother's Day to everyone.
See, I guess the aft pool is the sanctuary pool.
Oh, Gina, thank you. They did steamers and planks on the Caribbean, went to the dining room the first day to book for the casual dining reservations. They had a casual dining for Vines too. So Kevin, if they don't do that, it sounds like you can go do that right away, which is like what I'm going to do right when I get on the Sapphire.
Yeah.
Because I also want to get us, what's that seafood thing we want?
The Crab Shack?
Yeah, the Crab Shack. So, and I really like your picture there, Gina and Michael. That's a really nice picture of you guys on your thing. So, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I guess the aft pool on the Sun is the sanctuary pool.
Is that the only one?
Mm-hmm.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking it's a really pretty pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you move that? Let's see. Kevin says on his recent sailing reservation was required for both of them. They are and they are required. And yes, they are considered casual. Yeah, well, you know what? When I went on the Emerald, this is really funny. So this was in September it'll be 2 years. So a year and a half ago. When I went there earlier in the evening, like nobody was there. And they said, you need a reservation. And so I went back to my room and called to make a reservation, and they said they didn't have any. And so a little later I popped down there and they still said you had to have a reservation, and they weren't even full. So I don't know if they're maybe short on staff. I don't know. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, Mark and Melanie, I am so excited. They're going on the Carnival Horizon tomorrow with their family.
Nice.
Oh, you are so welcome.
Oh, yeah.
You are welcome. I was trying to fix it more today, and I wasn't successful, so I'll send you a text. So I'll just send you a text about it. But it's fixed to get on the ship. Solid. Good. It says his name right. What's the phone? It's 833-805-DINE, DINE. So let's see. One of the fun stuff you'll include your group sailings. Well, we always have on all of the sea days, we have get-togethers and do fun things. On this last one, we had, like I said, on all of the sea days, we had a get-together time where people could chat, play card game or other games, whatever they wanted. A lot of times after that, whoever wanted to go to lunch went to lunch together, had a fun time doing that. Every evening, we always have in the same dining room, same table set aside the entire cruise. So you just, on the night you want to join us, you come and sit down at a table. If you want to dine on your own, of course, that is okay. Mm-hmm. This last time we had a fun scavenger hunt that one of our Let's Go family members. Yeah, Emil, and he got it going. I know Melody helped.
Officers back,
and his wife, taking
pictures.
And we're going to just keep that going. I have some ideas in my mind to tweak it. Like we want it to be different every time, right?
Yeah.
And so, we just do fun things. People get to know each other. We always let people know like what excursion we're going on. If you want to go on the same. Yeah. This time we had.
We park ourselves in the piazza, and we'll go dancing. You can watch me dance.
That's not a perk.
How do you know?
because I know.
Well, but I dance with you. That's a perk.
So anyway, and we just do fun things. Sometimes, like if people want to go to the show together, off we go. It's just really a fun time. We did karaoke together. We did some trivia together.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we do some excursions where we'll let you know which excursions you're on.
Or if people are doing the same, then we meet outside, so you can get the same number.
So we got all the same bus, and it really helped. It really made it a difference, especially for those who might, maybe not want to try to reach out for other people, but then they already have a bunch of people that they already know.
And if people don't want to be involved, that's okay too. We just let people do however they like. But we just try to make it a fun time together.
Nothing is forced. It's all.
Yeah. And we either get a shirt or a bag. The Panama Canal is the first time we did a bag. I'm going to do a bag again on the British Isles because I'll have to show you. There's a kind of bag if you've been to Europe lately, and it's, I think, probably kind of popular here, but it's like what everybody is selling and everybody is using. And so we're going to design one of those for that. And we'll just have a fun time.
Looking at maybe doing another shirt.
Probably a shirt for that.
Yeah.
So, because we've got new ideas for a shirt. So, yeah. Anyway, if you have other questions, just ask us.
And you get to hear all my stories.
You don't have to hear any stories if you don't want to. He's a talker, but I won't let him pin you down. Okay. It's all right. Let's see. Gina says they did not try to use the dine lane to make casual dining reservations.
They went the first day,
So here, Diane, she wants to know, do I know if Princess is sailing to Antarctica in 2027? I don't yet. And we are late with that announcement. So last year it was we're not hugely late, but last year it was May 4th when Princess announced their South America Antarctica season. But the guy who was the captain, I can't remember his name now, on the Sapphire this year said something about maybe not next year. So I am really just standing by to see what they're doing with the itineraries. One thing I would love to see Princess do with their itineraries in South America is focus more on those glaciers and going through all those fjords in Chile. Those fjords are extraordinarily beautiful. Yeah. There are so many different glaciers. And I don't know that I think like you have to trade Antarctica for that, but just make that as part of it, whether you have to do round trips to Santiago or just use some of your days doing that. And if you don't want to go to Antarctica, do that instead. But I never see them doing that. And I see Holland America doing it, but I would so rather go on Princess. If not, though, I think someday I will be doing, and we'll see if everybody wants to come or not. But I do want to go see all of those glaciers there. So we'll just be on pins and needles. Hopefully South America will be coming soon. Yeah. So Kathy, nice to see you, Kathy. She's on the 50-day Mediterranean, October 26th. Nope, I don't. I just know the excursions aren't out there yet. So, yeah. Let's see. Shannon going on June 26th, assuming children. Oh, I'm sure by June there will be children. Had 900 children on the Regal in November. It was fine. They were great, well behaved, but I spent many hours at the retreat pool. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
And that's the nice thing. You have that option.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully they'll go to the kids clubs a lot too, and they'll do a good job with that. Not that they can never use the pool. To me, there's this happy medium, and it really, I think, is you have to have parents being parents because they have the pools on the ship. And I have seen pools being just very nicely shared with all the people that want to go swimming. And then I have seen pools commandeered because kids aren't sharing. And that's really hard too. Yeah. So hopefully it'll just go really well, Sharon, sorry. Hopefully it'll turn out really good. And we'll love to hear back from you about how it's going to. Let's see. Dancing is a fun perk. Thank you. You'll have to come with us then. You have a sense of humor. Let's see. Do you book outside excursions or only from the ship? So for Gordon personally and we have booked excursions with the ship through Vite, or I've done them through Shore Excursion Group. We have done that. When it comes to, I haven't been really brave enough to do a whole excursion with a company separate for a whole group of people. And the reason is because then it gets really, so when people book their own excursions, you can say, oh, we're going to go on this one. And then anybody that wants to go can book it. Then if they change their mind, they just cancel it. Princess gives their money back. It's a separate thing. If you say you're going to come with me, then I have to take your money and keep it. And then you're kind of locked in. And if you want to change your mind, then maybe that changes the numbers that then the whole group can't do it. Or I've already submitted the money to the tour provider. And then how do I get it back to give it back to you? And then people aren't happy if they're not going to get their money back because they changed their mind. And so I just have not waded into that yet. So far we have just done them through the cruise line that we're with. Say what we're doing, and if you want to come, away we all go. And it's worked really nice. It works out,
yeah.
It's
Does that make sense? And straightforward.
Yeah. So yeah. So Richard, nice to see you. Do you have a favorite Alaska excursion? We're sailing on the Caribbean, Anchorage to Vancouver. Well, I love the one that Gordon and I are doing out to sea Sawyer Glacier. But and it depends on how many times you've been to Alaska.
Right.
I feel like there are definitely some must-dos if you've not been a lot, or if you have not gone whale watching in Juneau, you need to go. That, like Auk Bay, is fantastic.
Yeah. On that one, and maybe you're going to point it out, we did the one where you took the photo one.
Yeah, we love this.
A smaller ship.
Smaller boat. Much better. Like, I don't like those big ones. You can't zip around. You just kind of putt around. Yeah. So it is a tip to go on a small boat. But go see that and go see the Mendenhall Glacier. Yeah. That's spectacular. Like, that definitely you need to do. In Skagway, you have to take the train. In Skagway, that is my favorite. Well, no. I love the train, but we live somewhere with really high mountains. So it is beautiful. But we loved when we went over to Haines and
the jet boat.
The jet boat that they take you on a river is I would do really that. Good. If I could pick one thing in Skagway, I would take the excursion over to Haines. See if you can find our video about that because it was really, really cool. And then in Ketchikan, we really enjoy going out to Misty Fjords National Park, but they've also changed how they do that. Like when we did it the first time, they took us out there. They spent a lot of time in the fjord area showing us everything. The last time we went, they drove us out there, said, look, and I'm not kidding, 10 minutes, we were heading back. And so you just pick one and you'll enjoy it. If you go fishing, like if you want to fish, the very best place is Ketchikan. So tell me what else. Thanks, David, for saying your group tours are terrific. The people that come with us are fantastic. That's what makes them wonderful.
I just put down the links over there. I did the jet boat video, and we did one where I took my 360 camera, so I did that one as well. And I also put a link to our group cruises. Group cruises.
But those are I think one of my very favorite, they pick you up, you take the ferry from Skagway over to Haines, and then when we did it, they met us with a school bus and drove us out for maybe like a half an hour or so to a jet boat. And so the difference is when you think of like an airboat in the Everglades and this is a jet boat, it was quiet. It was not that loud sound. And we got to see a moose and so many eagles. We lost count.
It is an eagle sanctuary.
And you just are out in the middle of nowhere and it is so beautiful. So beautiful. We really, really enjoyed that.
And you're saying you're going in August or July?
July 26th.
Okay, so the salmon are running.
Yeah. So when you're going out from the Anchorage, like from Anchorage out to Whittier to get on the ship B, as you face the front of the bus, be on the right hand side. That's the side with all the scenery going that direction. Yeah. So it's really spectacular. So did that help? Ask other questions if you want. Let's see. Going to be really hard for this massive introvert to not join in. To join in. Oh, Linda, you want to know what? This is really funny that in real life, I am an extraordinary introvert. I am. I prefer to be home. By myself is preferable. If Gordon's home, that's great. But I am very much an introvert, so I get it. And sometimes I just have to go to the cabin for a minute and regroup. And then I can go again. But for some reason, I love people with being an introvert. And I don't know, doing this has just really called my name. And so don't you worry, you're going to meet amazing people that you're going to love to be with, is I think a really good way to say it. And it's going to be a joy to be together, which I think it is. So yeah, I hope that helps, Linda. Don't worry. We'll be delighted to have you with us. Hey there, Lori. So good to see you. Yeah, let's see. Oh, and I loved Tim and Cindy. What did they said? They said they met lifelong friends. So they came with us for the Panama Canal. Indeed, lifelong friends is right. Yeah, forever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're really happy to have you with us. Yeah, thank you, Cards by Glenn. Okay, thanks so much. Yeah, Christy says the people you meet are just wonderful. They are wonderful. We don't have any clunkers come with us, you guys.
Well, David says that Christy's an introvert.
Yeah. Yeah, this last cruise when she got to go read a book in the evenings, I was like a little envious. It's like, oh, that sounds like heaven. So, yeah.
So Ellen's asking, do you book with Dream Vacations?
So Dream Vacations contracts with Shore Excursion Group. Shore Excursion Group is a separate company. They just contract to work together, right? You can, Shore Excursion Group does a great job. I have booked excursions with them before. I have not booked any for a little while. Let me tell you the pros and cons. Okay. So to me, if the cruise line has what you want and it's a price you're willing to pay, extraordinary convenience. They say be in the dining room or the restaurant, wherever, the theater at this time, and they take you from there, they take you to the bus and away you go, or to the boat, whatever it is that you're doing, and you're on your merry way. When you book with an outside, now this is Viator, this is Shore Excursion Group, whoever you want, that is a separate company, they're going to tell you where the meeting place is. And so you get off the ship and you go find that meeting place.
It's shoreside.
It's shoreside. And I'm not saying that's bad. It's just what it is. And so you kind of have to think what it is that you want to do. And we have had great tours all the ways. We've had great Princess tours, great Viator tours, great tours with Shore Excursion Group. There's nothing released yet for the for the Mediterranean cruise, because I know Ellen's thinking about that. And so there's really no way to compare what they're going to do in each port. And so I'm not booking anything until I see that, and then I'll proceed forward with that. That's going to kind of be my approach. The ports that we're going to, there are some, like that Grand Mediterranean, I've never been to. And there's quite a few that I have been to. And so I kind of know what I want to do in some of the places, but I also want to see if they have excursions to places there I haven't been before, and see kind of what's offered. So that's my approach. I always look at what the cruise line offers first, and then I go from there. And the nice thing too is with booking early, and I need to remind everybody about this, like the Grand Mediterranean cruise, if you book by May 21st, you get a lot of onboard credit. Huge perk. And so if you know you want to go on that cruise, you should book it, because there's no virtue in waiting and missing out on the onboard credit. So then you have all that onboard credit that you can apply towards excursions as well. I know excursions have become way more expensive lately. I've noticed they've gone up a lot, not only with Princess, Holland America, Celebrity, all the lines, but even on Viator, looking at things, they're way more than I remember paying for the same thing not all that long ago. And so
a lot of that has to do with the fuel prices, of course.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my approach. I'm waiting for those things to come out, and then I'm going to see what I want to do. So,
So Sue and Phil is asking, where do we list the excursions?
Oh, I just send out an email.
Once we have,
once we get them and once we see them, and I'll be early on that one. I need to get hurry up and do that. Most people I have just talked to that are going to be on the British Isles, because there's not very many of us. So, but I'll send out. I will hurry up and do an email for that. For the Love Boat cruise, that second day that we're in Cozumel, those excursions are out now. And in looking at them, I really do think we're going to just do a beach escape. Nancy, if you're listening, it is really warm there in November. You're not going to be cold. It's hot. It's hot there in November. And so unless they have some weird cold front coming through, and if they do, we'll know about it so we can cancel the excursion. But I really think that's what I'm going to do. If I could be brave and go swimming in a cenote, I would do that, but I don't think I'm brave enough to do that. And so I think we'll just do that and go have a fun time, and I'll hurry up and figure that out and send it out to everybody and just book it through Princess. Yeah, because that does give people the luxury, because, you know, sometimes you even go on a cruise and after you get on board the ship, you're like, no, I don't really feel up to that, or I don't want to do that. And you can still cancel as long as you're 48 days out. So 48 hours. Sorry. So I'll send, but yeah, that's how I tell everybody. We just send out an email and do it early so that people have time to get booked. That's what we do. So I'll hurry up and figure out the Love Boat one and send it out. But yeah. So tell me if you have other questions.
Someone asked about easy
but
air.
Also, like, when if you book a private excursion, like, they always have like a certain amount that's required and you have to pay. And then if people like cancel and it leaves me holding the bag, then I just have to pay for it. Or else, like I said, then people, if I can't get the money back, people are cranky because they didn't get their money back. And I just am not willing to wade into that. Life's too short.
Kat's asking about some easy air changes.
Hi there. So yeah, I'll do a video about that, Kat. There have been easy air changes. So I'll talk about that in a video. I'll remember. And I guess I haven't been, well, I'll just talk about it in a video, but if you go to book easy air flights, it has the notice right there. So nobody can say they didn't see it. You know what I mean? They can't call Princess after that and say, oh, I didn't know. No, you know. So, but I really do think some things are in motion. But I have noticed, I'll just talk about it. Already.
Carol said they canoed across the Mendenhall Lake to the glacier in Nugget Falls. Nice.
See? And to me, one of the great things about the Mendenhall Glacier is because it's right there. There's also an excursion that you can do, and this is a heads up, that you can do in Skagway to go see the Davidson Glacier. You take the ferry over, and it doesn't quite pull into Haines. It pulls, and you're looking at Haines a little bit to the right, and you just get out there, go on a bus in the woods a little bit, but it's a separate excursion, and a canoe is involved, and but it's okay if you don't really know how to paddle. It's okay. They have little motors on them, but you can go up to the Davidson Glacier as well. So those are the things but Mendenhall is easiest to access. They've got a nice national park visitor center there, and they've got that trail, so you can do, like she was saying, canoe, or you can just walk right up there to Nugget Falls. But it's just closer. It's not, you're not seeing it far away from, like, on a ship or anything. You're just right there. So that is one thing I really like. So thanks. Yeah, see, I love Christine says that she and Larry are introverts. We got done peopling and hung out in the cabin. See, but they were around a lot too. So, it's just a pleasure to be together. But then when you need a minute, you just go back to the cabin for a second and regroup.
Well, Lidge talks
nice to see you, Valerie.
Here about being a solo traveler.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Midge is such a pleasure to be with. Yeah, we had a really nice time. So, see, all these introverts, and we all want to be together. People like to be together. There is something, and it's really special to get to be together.
Kevin's got an update on the
there.
Dine Line.
Thank you. Reservations not required for steamers or planks. They're highly recommended, but cannot have a reservation made until winter on the ship. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you. So now we all know, if you want to do those, get in line like Gina and Michael did, and just get your reservation right when you get on board. So thank you. It's like with, what do I want to say? With the Crab Shack, you don't have to have a reservation. You can go stand in the line when they open it. But if you have a reservation, then you're sure that you get to, because there are only so many seats. Yeah. Let's see. Finzian is going to come with us someday.
Good.
Yes, I'll do a separate video on that. I'll do that. I could do that next week. I'll do it soon, maybe even Monday. Yeah. Let's see. Regarding Newark, guess I flew at the right time. Newark is a mess. If you missed my video today, listen to my video. But I would, when they started having trouble, I was like, oh, we don't have to avoid Newark. Yeah, you do. I would say if you can work around it and not go through there, just with even what happened today. So thank you, David. Everybody, please thumbs up before you go. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe.
Yeah.
We talk about all the cruise lines here, but Gordon and I enjoy Princess so much that we talk about that the most. So, yeah, it's just fun. So Elizabeth booked the Circle of the Pacific. Have you done an extended cruise 114 days? You know what? I have not yet. The busiest that we're going to be cruising is we're going to be gone about that much. So in 2026, we have our Eclipse cruise is August 8th for 2 weeks. And then September 7th through October 4th, we have a British Isles that's 12 days and a transatlantic that it just is back to back there on the Majestic back to New York City. So that's 26 days. That gets done October 3rd. And then October 6th, we get on the Island Princess for that 50-day grand Mediterranean Odyssey. And so that's the most I've done. I don't intend to cruise that much again, back to back like that. But you know what? They're all things I can't miss. I don't want to miss. That's going to be magnificent. That Eclipse cruise. It's an excellent itinerary, but the those eclipses are such, well, how do you sum that up? It's just extraordinary.
Yeah.
You can't buy those. Those just happen, and you need to be in the place to see them.
They're a rare occurrence for one thing.
Extraordinary. Yeah. And so we're doing that. And then the way the Majestic Princess is doing that British Isles itinerary, excellent British Isles itinerary, by the way. There are British Isles itineraries that are fine, and then there are ones like this one's going to do excellent. We're laughing because I just care about this so much. Then we've got that transatlantic coming back, and that 50-day Grand Mediterranean. It's going to be magnificent. That's my very favorite part of the whole world, and I'm not going to miss that. So anyway, no, we have not done that yet, but you'll have a wonderful time.
Yep.
So I'm excited for you.
Ronald
Thank
says
you, Rod, for sale P. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day back.
Ronald says we're going to love the longer train ride.
Oh, the Yukon up as far as Carcross. We are really excited. Yeah. So excited. We looked at that one time, another time we went, and it was sold out. And I feel like I looked at it earlier and it was sold out. And it's not that long ago that we got it. So I'm really excited. Yeah. I'm really excited to see that. So did we miss anybody?
David Truly saying hi.
Oh, thank you. Remember, thank you so much, David. Remember to book your cruises through me.
Yeah, and another happy Mother's Day.
I'm helpful and I'm happy.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Thank you. And I know Princess inside and out. So it's really nice to, thanks, David, for saying that.
Christine
nice
Duncan says, I hope all of you moms are gifted a cruise.
Ah, there's a good idea. If you don't know what to get for your mom or your wife, that's always a good idea.
Can I get you a cruise this weekend?
Okay.
Okay. I'm covered for Mother's Day.
No, you're not.
If I get you a cruise,
we're already going.
I'll get you another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does anybody have any other questions before we go? Don't miss my video today, okay? And thanks for watching our videos. Thanks for being along with us. We really coming along. You all are what make it magic. And I do think something magic is happening. I really do. It's such a pleasure to be together that we really enjoy it. So Tim says, thanks, Christine. I'm broke now. See, that's what Gordon says. Yeah, it's good to be with you all. Have a glorious Mother's Day weekend. Remember all the sweet women in your life, whether they're your mother or not, that have had a good impact on you in your life, because a lot of people do a lot of shaping and helping that they will never know. So thank you, everyone. We will be talking. Happy cruising, David. Thanks for saying that. Everybody, happy cruising.
Back here
Thanks
on Monday
for joining
night.
us. Yeah, we'll see you Monday. And until then, I'll be talking to y'all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.